Hi, Class 10s, let us revise 9 gold medals. The athletes had travelled from all over the world to compete for the first, second and the third place. They had trained long and hard in anticipation of the Olympic Games. Crowds gathered around the racetrack to root for these young athletes, and the final race of the day was just about to start. As the names of the competitors for the 100-meter race were announced through the loudspeakers, 9 young runners waited at the starting line, focused and ready for the sound of the pistol that would signal the race. The gunshot rang out and the runners sprinted forth down the track, but the youngest runner in the group slipped and tumbled down to the ground. The young man cried out in heartbreak as everything he had worked for had suddenly come tumbling down. Unbelievable though it may sound, this is what happened next. The other runners all came to a halt, even though they had trained so long and hard for this race. Then every single one of them went back to help the fallen runner together, and they pulled the young man back up on the track. Next, all the 9 of the runners, they linked arms and headed for the finishing line together. The 100-meter sprint slowed to a mere walk, and the Special Olympics banner hanging above the track could not have been more accurate. The race then finished with the 9 winners. The athletes crossed the finish line together, hands still linked, and the Special Olympic banner and their beaming faces tells you everything you needed to know. So the poem talks about the power of compassion and empathy. This is mostly a true story of a 100 meters race at 1976 event held by the Special Olympics, and as the race begins, the poem speaker recounts this incident where one runner stumbles and falls over. The poem praises this act of kindness, suggesting that the runner's display of empathy is far greater victory than merely winning the race would have been. So, as all the runners join hands to cross the finishing line together, the race ends with an unconventional kind of victory, the triumph of empathy over competitiveness through their simple but remarkable act. Thank you for watching.